and this is Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up. And where we look up, stay up. Stay up and boss up. This is Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.
Wanna be a boss? Let's talk business. Let's talk fashion. Let's talk health, fitness, community, lifestyle, and finance with Boss Up Houston, Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. It's Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.
Hello everyone, we are here and this is Boss Up Houston Talk Show. Y'all know how we do. We do this every Saturday at 10 a.m. and I am your host, Shamir Bacon Destin, baby, and I have the bosses in the building with me. I have Miss Roxy McLeod in the building. Hey, y'all. I have Miss Sabrina Golden in the building. I have Miss Amber Neal, honey.
Hey guys.
In the building.
Trying to wake up.
And we do this every Saturday at 10 a.m. Make sure you stay locked, stay tuned. We're coming to you. This is season 7 of Boss Up Houston Talk Show. So last week we were talking about sustainability and royalty. And this week we are talking about the truth shall set you free. All right. Now listen, that's the word. Okay. If it ain't nothing else,
that's the collection.
That's the word.
Definitely set you free.
Yes, the truth shall set you free. So in talking about the truth, a lot of times you have to ask yourself, like, what is my truth? I feel like a lot of people be living in fantasy land. I say it all the time. They done fell down the rabbit hole. It's Alice in Wonderland, honey. We dreaming. And we got to fight the Jabberwocky.
My truth is Cash App Ember, Matchmaker Ember, okay?
My truth is, like in the Alice in Wonderland, it's the queen. She's like, off with his head. Off with their head.
Why don't make it slink?
Every time somebody says something, off with their head. You know, that's
something I'm just saying.
I'm like up to here with the BS of, you know, just life in general.
People crazy.
You know, people are crazy. Hashtag people are crazy.
Hey, I admit that I'm crazy.
No, well,
you're
a good crazy.
I'm a good crazy though.
No, these people are tripping.
But see, that's the thing. That's your truth. Like, you can live in the moment. You can live in the truth, in your truth, and you can say, okay, I did that, or I was wrong, or okay, that was a little crazy, you know. But
you get some both, all of it with me.
If she's crazy, then what am I? There ain't no help for me.
That's what I was telling you, Ever. It's like, okay, what are we doing today, Pinky? Trying to take over the world.
Every single day.
Yeah. We are not cracking up.
Crazy.
You're not crazy. We're cracking up. She's an Alice in Wonderland. She's not crazy. The nanny is an Alice in Wonderland. She's trying to give the children hope, and we're like, don't believe her. The world sucks.
So this is what brought me to this actual topic, because I was actually talking to my mom, and she was like, I'm like the woman that lived in the shoe. And I was like, what? And then she said she had so many children, didn't know what to do. And then she said the story says that she fixed the children something in a bowl or something like that. And I was like, it say that? It was crazy.
Aren't you the only child though?
I am the only child.
Mom, what's going on?
But what she was saying was because we were talking about fixing her some soup.
Oh,
so she was giving me the actual
analogy
to it. But I guess I'm talking about the lullabies or the things that we feed our children.
Fairy tales.
So I was like, oh my God, like if you really go back and listen to or go back and analyze Rockabye Baby, London Bridges Falling Down, all of these lullabies that we were actually feeding and singing to our children. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy where they come from. They have like these backstories, like other pandemics, other times where, there was just like famine in the whole world, in the city and stuff. And so, yeah.
No, they was drunk talking about Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. That's what happened. They was too drunk. The parents were like, look at the sky, honey, twinkle, twinkle, little star.
So that's why, now, and then you go into, and now we talk about the 400 years of slavery. It's like, what are we actually living in? Like, where are we actually coming into our truth about? Because it just doesn't make sense to me. Why would you go through all of that? Or why would you be saying that to your child? And it's just like things that are passed down,
Right.
and then we're just doing things instead of just having our own truths, having our own lives, having our own way of thinking. And so you have to erase the brainwashing of the world, really. I'm a different kind of woke. So if y'all don't get it, y'all just don't get it. But I'm a very different kind of woke. And so I'm very cautious of when people say things to me, because is that the truth? Right. But then, so beyond words, you watch their actions, So.
Everyone, it's your girl Sabrina Golden with Golden Opportunities, and welcome to the show where I highlight entrepreneurs. I give you the shine on our network, Boss Up Houston. We are going to highlight Luminous Air, which is an airbrush system for makeup. And it comes in this pretty little case like here. And it's the pretty rose gold color, which I love. You put the makeup in here. And it also comes with your foundation, which you can play with these. You get 2 colors. And you can play with it and see what is your shade. So with me, I figured out that I need both of these. So I may do a drop or 2 of this and then a drop or 2 of this. So like I'm like both shades right there. So let's try it out. And so first, we take the lid off. We get your shade colors that you like. Make sure you shake it really good. They have the little beads in there to get the foundation shook up at the bottom. Then you put like a couple drops in there. I put 5 drops because I'm trying to do my whole face. So I may need more. I might have to stop it later and put a little bit more. And so then I took this other shade and I may put like, since I put 5 of that, I'll probably put 3 of these. And so that, put the lid back on securely. And I might give it a little shake to get the color mixed in there good. And then you turn your luminous button on. It should light up like so. And you take your airbrush and just lightly spray. You could feel the air and the makeup coming on. Really nice. It's a really nice shade. Let's wait to see the rest of the how it is. Okay, so now that your foundation is on, then you want to take what they have. It's your blush. You take the blush and you put it into the same little slot here. And maybe do like 4 or 5 drops in here. You want to get around the cheekbones and the upper cheekbones here. You see I got a little rosiness to my cheeks. It's still drying, so you can see it drying. But when it sets, it's in there. So now that you got your foundation, you got your rosy cheeks, of course, who doesn't like some glow? Here is the glow, and you're gonna insert that into here. And right here, you just wanna get like right in the upper areas. If you like your nose areas, or wherever else would you like your glow. The darker shade that you have, and then make a contour out of it. Get your teeth, your nose areas. But I don't do that. I just usually just do my regular contouring powder, and that's it. So you can see I have a little glow right in the above my cheekbone right there, and it just accentuates your cheekbones. So I'm gonna finish up, and I'll see you guys later.
Welcome to the Voice of Senior Care. I'm Morgan.
And I'm Kiana.
And we're bringing families and the caregiving community together. Friendly Voices, the Senior Care Podcast.
AT&T Fiber delivers a faster internet experience than cable. Ask how to get 300 megabytes per second for $35 per month, plus taxes and equipment fee with no annual contract. No bundle required. Unlimited internet data included. Call Boss Up Houston Network at 832-895-5095. Internet availability may not be available in your area. Speed claim based on combined upload and download capacity of Internet 300, Internet 500, and Internet 1000 versus Xfinity Spectrum and Cox 400M, 500M, 600M, 1 gig and 1.2 gig cable service with uploads of 10, 20, and 35 megabytes per second. Download max typically 940 megabytes per second for Internet of 1,000. Speeds vary, not guaranteed.
So, what is the real truth serum? Like, what? What is the? I heard y'all say liquor, alcohol,
anger.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of things. Yeah, but then sometimes you say a lot of things you don't mean. You know,
I think there's some truth behind those things.
Exactly, and you know how they say in every lie there's some truth or whatever.
I didn't mean it.
But in anger there's also hurt.
Yes.
So you know, is it anger or is it hurt?
Right.
Because a lot of people can't even be truthful in that and be like, I'm just hurt. I'm mad. Why are you mad?
Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm hurt and I'm mad. This is why he's getting out. That's right. But she said.
Just start really digging deep within yourself to find the truth. Mm-hmm. And sometimes people don't like the truth.
People are not self-aware. That's half the battle. Have you ever talked to somebody that's just not self-aware?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you're like, you are the common denominator. It is you, and they just can't see it. I'm like, you're not self-aware enough to know it's you, but no, it's somebody else.
Yeah, walking on clouds. Okay. Walking on clouds.
I have this friend who every time he gets like really drunk or really whatever, he'll call and confess his love to me, and I'm like, why you can't tell me this when you're sober?
Aww.
He's like, I just love you and your children, and I want to do this and I want to do this, and I'm like, you drunk again, aren't you?
Oh,
Give him your cash app. See how.
What are you drinking?
Say how much you love me.
But does that make you mad? Does that make you feel good? How does that make you feel?
I'm like, which one is the truth?
Tell him to send you some money. Tell me you need a donation to the single mom fund. You'll find out real quick.
He'll send me money, but it's just because he has it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Please. Okay.
So then that what is the truth in that? What is the realness in that?
But the next day I won't hear. Like the next day it'll be like, oh hey, and I'm like, what happened to last night?
You don't remember.
You love me. I was like, what? I can't even trust anything that comes out of your mouth.
Right.
But it's so funny, Shamir, because
It's got to be consistent.
Yeah.
Drunk and not drunk. So.
Think about how many people, when we went through the COVID, we were on the brink of World War, we went through all the political and religious things that are meant to divide. It's so interesting, but people literally stopped speaking to family. Some people got divorced over their belief system during all the things we're going through now. Neighbors hate each other. But the thing about it is what is your truth? And like, why are you not? I mean, it's not that you shouldn't stand for what you believe in, but be open-minded enough to at least find out why they believe that. Like, what do you believe?
Maybe you're divorced or new in town. It's time to meet your match with Events and Adventures. Whether you're low-key or adventurous, come hang out with tons of like-minded people at exciting group activities. The best part? Everyone is single. From happy hours and trivia nights to outdoor adventures and weekend getaways, Events and Adventures has something for everyone. We're all here for the same reason. So come be part of a community made for singles. Your match is waiting for you to make your move. Visit eventsandadventures.com to get started. That's eventsandadventures.com.
AT&T Fiber delivers a faster internet experience than cable. Ask how to get 300 megabytes per second for $35 per month, plus taxes and equipment fee with no annual contract. No bundle required. Unlimited internet data included. Call Boss Up Houston Network at 832-895-5095. Limited availability may not be available in your area. Speed, claim, based on combined upload and download capacity of internet 300, internet 500, internet 1000 versus Xfinity Spectrum and cost 400M, 500M, 600M, 1 gig and 1.2 gig cable service with uploads of 10, 20, and 35 megabytes per second. Download max typically 940 megabytes per second for internet of 1,000. Speeds vary. Not guaranteed. All right. And so, the truth is the truth. And I think the truth hurts a lot of times because we want something else. We want things to happen the way we want them to happen. That's just like when we be talking about God, like tell him your plans and make him laugh, because a lot of times things just don't happen the way we want them to happen.
And it can be harmful to you if you live in denial. Because if you are attracting these toxic people in your life and you don't get real with yourself, that it's you attracting, it's not to shame you.
Right.
It's just you got to get to your truth to make real change in your life, or you're going to keep attracting the same person. You might as well stay at the last toxic person if you just go get another one.
That's true. And, in therapy or as a therapist, when you talk to people and when you counsel people, and you ask these questions and the answer is not true. When you feel the answer is not true,
that part.
That hurts me as a person trying to help. Because a lot of times you're on the other end of the stick and you are trying to help that person. But if they're not living in their truth, and until they come to that truth moment, no help, no change, no nothing can be done.
Right. You listen to Cuckoo Birds?
Cuckoo.
it could be hard to actually really figure out what, especially when you're living in these toxic environments. It's hard to kind of figure out what is it that I really want. How do I really feel about this? Because you've been swayed, you've lived in this situation and that situation. But if you really just kind of get down on your knees and get real with yourself.
Self-love journey is it. Yeah. I mean, it's simple. The formula is simple. Are you betraying yourself to do this? Period. That's the real secret to happiness. Be true to yourself.
Exactly. And a lot of times you have to like yourself. You have to love yourself, because just because a person doesn't like what you're doing, doesn't like the person you are, you have to love yourself. Because if that person doesn't like you, you have to be good with that.
And somebody else will. Somebody else might like that same thing.
You can't worry about what your mama wants, what your daddy wants for you, what your ex wants for you. You have to really sit back and and I hate to even say it, but you can't even care what your kids think or feel about it. You really have to do what makes you happy, what you feel good with.
And that's it. The truth shall set you free. Yes. So y'all know how we do. We do this.
You're in jail.
We do this every Saturday at 10 a.m. So definitely stay locked, stay tuned. This is another great episode of the Boss Up Houston Talk Show, honey. And this is Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up. And this is Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up. And where we look up, stay up. Stay up and boss up. This is Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.
Wanna be a boss? Let's talk business. Let's talk fashion. Let's talk health, fitness, community, lifestyle, and finance with Boss Up Houston, Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. It's Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.